Pidgin News Debate, country people them for inside this Saturday for Equinoxe Tory House as soon as Sabi. Now time for we for turn back for some of the key in them, key Tory the way they pass inside the week as we say so see for Douala and for outside Douala inside the week we just finished. Was some of the hot Tory them will be hot too for social media. We get this catching for Rebecca Enongchong where it been one of the entrepreneur tech entrepreneur where the catchy put on for back counter is sleep for inside Jandam them office for 3 days on Friday for evening time or late for afternoon. Now way day so he get oil freedom as we come out. Rebecca Enongchong he don't use him up. He talks say the fight it never yet end. A fight, it go continue. We go talk that one this afternoon. We go talk 2 case where it consign this man where they call him say Thierry Mengundum. Una no go surely sabi that one, but he aka Tenor with the USA case for court where he be appear for court for first instance for Douala here. There for number 12 day for inside this moon. They don't push him again. For number 6 day for inside September moon. We go talk matter to for Tenor this afternoon. We no go forget country people them even the waterway swallow Douala small after we rain it fall for 24 hours for inside Benet capital. We go talk to as we woman with the Edmond Belair and the master to then die now for Peka 13 so for Sika this rain. Then we go take una to we talk operation no chopping for shrine for West region where it don't so continue for the past for inside. We no go forget the case for Allen and Rose now for Hawaii Escalier we police people them so now they define Rose we it took Allen for Seka money for Njangi. We go talk other thing them this afternoon too. We go talk the Kasingowe minister for transport Egiam for some driver them and even some agency them for Seka plenty accident them where they don't pass for inside we country. For inside Tory House for Pidgin News Debate this Saturday we get Ogai Pierre we been a Togman assistant Togman for inside the party for PAP. He there with we today and we talk good afternoon right from here when they present for Douala. Thank you plenty for your time.
Thank you, Ambassador, for inviting me once more. Good afternoon for the other panelists. Good afternoon for the millions upon millions of televiewers for this Pidgin TV News Debate. I want to special salute for so our newborn baby. Where you watch me now, the born here for Switzerland, Clinton, Rose, Ngole Epie, and the Mamito Daniela Epie. I salute them. And I want also give some small salute too for all my country people. They were there for Tombo. I know say all this while they don't be where water crisis a day for Tombe. I don't my people they don't for Tombo. They don't over year bad plenty for Palava water. Would the only ask and say even if they not give you any other thing, they may even give you even water, which are the most precious liquid. And then I also throw a salute over all my country people and do it and for Yaoundé, especially big fans for this program like Mr. Ngong Alfred and Mr. Musa who they watch me right now. Thank you for inviting me.
All right, thank you plenty, Assistant Togman for the whole country for PAP. We're in a party way just now. And Chang Dennis, they look at him like the big man. We get another person in him na Bumbi Charles. He work now for inside Presbyterian General Hospital for Bepanda. Charles, I salute you and I yes there for some small enjoy for break. You did leave.
Yes, okay, Ambassador. I did for some small break.
Yeah.
You know, say when man walk, it's supposed to go rest too small. The body, even in a machine, is spoiled. Need rest. All things for the ground need rest. So now for our country, we most people they work, they need one rest. But rest is an essential thing for life. So I salute all country people they did for our side, where they watch me right now, and we pray say the two go talk here today go help for make me country the go now so before.
All right, now relating for country for go now only for before this week will start. We get the loss, the Tory for the loss for one big politician for inside we country in him Penda Ikoka we will sabi say maybe some half time even on for pap on we don't take time for work with ye plenty they cry say a big book where you don't go you don't carry big book you go down for head now you like a party person for pap when you hear the news concerning Penda Ikoka how na feel on our own party level.
One talk say stand better place for talk about the Christian Penda Ikoka because I work closer here I want to say before I even want to join politics full time, I've been a civil society actor for Suvi Survivor Cameroon initiative. It be recruit some of we will be get associations and they'll work closer. If then a person will teach me plenty. A loss, not really a big loss for this country. You know, say for our country, in a country where that way person they are alive, they need the one for celebrity. But that way person don't die. Now for the way the year kind good in the way they talk about a particular person. For people that they don't know Christian Pendaikoka, that man he over get plenty for your head, and he teach me plenty. He tell me in particular, say Mr. Epierre, he say do your own quota for service for nation building. Do your own quota. And I want to say plenty IDPs and they way because through them association we identify all IDPs, the people that don't come up from Northwest and Southwest, where they don't run war, where they for Yaoundé. If true we will give smiles for people. Then last year for back for school, we give people them bags, we give people them rice, mattresses, and all one. We give people them plenty, gives them way be partner through our association. Even for this Equinoxe television.
Penda Ekoka, when they talk about Penda Ekoka. When they talk concerning me, wait till you sabi concerning me.
Obviously, I give my tribute for see how he help people them. He been a humanitarian. Now you are the tribe of thought he been a humanitarian and through even IDP then too.
Stand up straight for the line. We sabi say already start them. Charlie, tell me some more on top this matter of Penda Ekoka. You been a laboratory technician for hospital, but as I say you don't follow what you really do. How the news be meet up you concerning?
Well, Ambassador, not really. First of all, I don't know what they happen for the world at large, because inside this particular year, so many great people that they go, so many great people and figures and they go every day. So not really know whether at the end time or whatever. But that particular person, as somebody I know say belong at least do correct politics inside the country. They don't be for BB party inside the country. They don't even make government self adjust so many things. So, but they always know person at time no day. So we believe say the thing the way beyond the fight for, at least the younger generation they go continue for make sure say make it play with day, make it to get some happiness. Say it will not be going in vain.
All right, I'll turn back for your guy Pierre. You should dinner for inside Yaoundé, and Yaoundé for Tuesday they go host draw for Nations Cup. We go happen for inside Cameroon. Maybe we'll go turn back for talk concerning the field them. But if I will be read some one strong number with the guidance post come out and this week, it talks say Yaoundé they prepare for Nations Cup with Wawa Road, dirty for all corner, taxi they all they don't hold. You confirm 40-way guidance post publisher.
Now truth way the guidance post talk. If you go for Yaoundé, nothing any change for Yaoundé. Now this platform where you show roadway the link the Olembe Stadium to the Olmispor Stadium up till now, so they never fix that road. If you see the kind of taxi they will get for Yaoundé, you see the kind of houses they will get for Corner Road. So finally, with a government city mayor, if you even give some book, say there's all houses already there for Corner Road, they paint either white or yellow. But as of now, no man never even feel the respect, even way city mayor talk. So, but for we with the things say na find way the African Nations Cup, they say better late than never. We'll see what will happen way for 2019. The come final happen again for Cameroon, but we want us to make it calm. If you see works that go on already, where they for conference center, where they go host that draws on Tuesday, but. For talk say we don't really be prepared. Plenty things and they will get for still really be done in terms of road infrastructure and the various things the way they are company for say make this kind of grand event may take place for a country we will give we good image.
Now plenty people that they don't talk say it they like say we will don't concentrate plenty for the field the way they go play the match. Maybe team them like road and other team them they never really open eye on top, and if the draw come we no get up to 6 months or 8 months again for preparing in a better way. Now, when you see to the guidance post talk, you buy the idea too. Say Yaoundé, they prepare for talk can go for change at them. Road, poto, hole, dirty, water, plus all taxi them where they also left them for ton for town.
Well, Oga Ambassador, no only guidance post talk. We self with the Siam. Douala as a whole, Now one of the region the way they host Nation Cup. And in fact, thing the whole they see, we see and say thing they never be fine. I remember time for Chan, where players on start come inside Cameroon after they struggle for I just rose them inside Bepanda and other parts them. When I worked there, they don't support one since 2019. I remember I said we don't support for host this Nation Cup 2019, not even now. And during that period where CAF be denied saying make Cameroon host Nation Cup, we politicians be saying na bias now whatsoever. They put policy inside so we don't ready. But the surprise was say after that when they say make Cameroon prepare fine, but up to now they see struggle for putting things in order. So I don't know the kind prepare they don't prepare for 2019 and the one they still prepare now. So in fact, politics, as we referred earlier talk, politics are a fine thing, but most politicians they always believe say for be a good politician for talk lie.
Now the only what to read now concerning this Nations Cup now say the Bepanda Omnisport Stadium they no choose them at all. It no go play no match for day. And if we look the road where they go for that side, the road don't start spoil. And some side they will already spoil. Now plenty people that will be Bepanda they don't say they want when Nations Cup no they come again. Means me they forget concerning that road, say they no even can touch them again.
Yes, but because even if they want the stadium and same way they play ball for their own rules they still be bad. Then one more of the way they want to say okay they no hold match again. Then that one maybe na the next edition for Nation Cup where God go help them host them again. I don't believe in a particular one.
106 college them total. They talk say they no get for open school when they start. Minister for college book, Mapolina Laura Lyonga, don't sign that book, and they go small. Douala get the highest number for school them with the block arm. Say me they no start, but some they believe since until people pass under bridge.
Things they don't they always pass for under bridge. These same schools them they reappear every day. The problem for this country now say all these people they way we don't talk at all time. All these people they for govern we Cameroonians. They don't get we at heart. If I make Cameroonians say no, they don't get we at heart. Because today they tell you that they don't ban 106 schools, clandestine schools. But tomorrow you can realize I said this same clandestine schools that they operate. And they talk in the capacity as a school principal, one of the prestigious colleges there for Yaoundé. Yes, we know which way they happen, and most of these schools the way they can't clandestine, now they can't bring too much corruption, malpractices for inside the school milieu. So which way we talk now say these people, if truly they feel say this school they are clandestine schools and they don't take this casting because people they not really operate clandestinely. Because now we don't operate clandestinely already. Wait till you think. You already think that because now this kind of they enter like examination malpractices where they fake exams and they fake exams and all whatnot. Sometimes they even realize like GC just finish. They just realize say some people they register GC. They want to go for right. They need to see their names. They pass that through these clandestine schools. So when they don't give this casting away, they don't give so. But tomorrow, as I will talk to the ambassador, you go say, I say these schools they still exist. These people they just use this particular method for to make the use them for to make these people they come bribe them for to make the continue for the amass their millions.
No,
at the detriment of Cameroonians.
Abumbi, you believe for this chapter for Choco, you see this woman where you look at the the college book for we country like woman we Dofi make a mistake after we take this order for block 106 schools for inside the whole country or 7 regions out of the 10.
Yes, Oga Ambassador, if you look in the past history, as well my brother they talk, most of the schools already don't close their door. You want to see tomorrow they open. But I know if you talk say maybe the same thing could be safe now because now different government they now. That woman not be there that time. So I believe say maybe the woman get her own way. Since we don't be an old teacher, we don't rule big schools. I believe say maybe the own way of ruling will be quite different. You know, most people when they give them authorization for open schools, they get 2 authorizations. They get authorization to create and authorization for operate. But most people when they don't get the first one, they just go start operate the go. We're not correct. So now why I see most of them they go on. So before now, government they can't give you book say you're not supposed to operate. You finish a document. But most of them instead of go finish the document, when over be costly, they prefer for go give them money, and they give money so because for open school we get rules criteria where they follow. But most of these schools they see and they don't respect that criteria. It's supposed to get good playground. The classroom is supposed to be airy, spacious, and so many things. Good toilets, good water system, and so on. But most of these schools, they look at just be like a prison yard. Not even get play picking of even come out, go stand rest.
You get school there, they go rent an apartment house.
Yes, people that are private homes.
You get apartment house even if you go see even better. If you go see some place where schools and they function, you yourself you go pity even the picking the way they go where they go for those schools. And the picking they not get choice because you know say things are hard. So when these clandestine schools they don't come now, so they go like as they for township school fees they be for private schools they be expensive. They will come now, they cut the prices like into 2 or maybe into 3. They'll tell them, say they do publicity and all one way. Parents and now they don't get no choice. They go adhere to those, to this, they go register their picking for these schools, and so they use them for function. They use them for function, but where the picking they get the quality education where they get for get them. So you see, I say all these problems the way they happen about the policies where this particular failed regime. They don't continue for the put in place for close to 40 good years now. Where you see all this kind of thing that they happen. So we don't see. We wait to wait my brother to talk for them. It be very very important. The issue where then I say we need to pray. Say make these schools and way they don't. The 100. You talk about 106, maybe not about 107. No, 107. Just like say they don't add another one school again. No, about 107. If they know say this, so these schools and truly they don't get for function. They get for make sure say this, so they hammer very strongly. But now for say these people now they go give money tomorrow they see and again they still function inside that very deplorable conditions. No, the denounce are saying not correct.
Now that kind of thing what they talk say maybe the person will get the school service on person, that person service on that person.
Now a whole chain, Mr. Ambassador. I want to make you understand say before you want even reach for minister, when people the way they work for these offices, now they take money. And when I tell you another reason to make a first school that the wrong understanding, you believe say there's some people that go drop their document where they get legal documents. They go drop and say make they authorize their schools. You realize I say these people after they won't drop, they want to say make you bribe them again, you give them money before they go put a signature on top before they authorize. But wait, not correct. If person follow up, get all the modalities. When if you open his school, when they don't look the site, they say the site be correct and all be correct. You get the like wait my brother talk clean toilets, all those things that be put in place and not be far from homes. Get a playground, all these things and so get a field where people if you play and all these things then they get right for say this will make the. I tell you something, it will surprise you. Go even see some schools and where GCE board and they give them centers, it go shock you. Go see them. Go for your own day. You see some mushroom school, but GCE board give them center. That will be the gospel, not be the happen. So we be not say schools where they get for get center, they get for being a precious schools where they don't make their name. But man, they open school today after 2 years, where you still there for some kitchen, for some small apartment house, they give you GCE center, and from there way they use an app for say make them fake GCE results.
All right.
And Oga Ambassador, the worst thing for these schools and I saying that they make and so they make some teachers they can apply. You see a teacher don't can struggle apply, the one that don't come out learn BB book, come for them for can't teach. At the end, they pay them for the first 2 or 3 months. After that, they start go without salary. Small time once and they say they'll pay 50%, this and that, and so on. We in order correct, they use that for exploit intellectuals inside the society. So maybe the government will try to look into that aspect for teachers. Then most of the teachers they really suffer out there. We normally their fault. For government for recruit, normally say not to recruit everybody, but the recruitment process too over slow. But I believe say maybe they will improve them with time. Now maybe they go for that private sector. They try to put things maybe straight. Most for private schools, all these schools they already not get authorization. So maybe they try for see teacher to get a barring. Those for primary, secondary, higher school and so on. Maybe they get a barring for payment.
All right, that one just small talk for corner as we will see the week and wait to our eye then see we will not be fit for bring them for video. Now till we will see with our eye then camera to catch them. We go start with this woman, this a tech entrepreneur. Now woman with plenty people then sabi. In name na Rebecca Enong Chong. Since the day with the catch this woman, so the day with the levy for inside Douala here. Tori House it be there for on top the matter and sabi say how how the man catchy. They be only call you ma Rebecca Nonchong. It be there for a house. They call it for gendarme office of Bonanjo. Say something day with the one axi. Only for if for land for inside the gendarme office. They tell you say no go back again. He get for sleep. Next morning time for court. They go for court. They take it back for inside gendarme people them their office. The same state council is sign book say make it sleep again number 2 night. Then it turn back again for court. Now only on Friday, late Friday for afternoon, we after he go back for court, then they talk say all charges where they be put them on top of head, he don't come out and make just now he don't be a free woman. Ma Kawala we say be the talk we be on top the matter in the plenty he says be talk say Cameroon as so law ide ever make an say waiting make we spend plenty money before they even do the correct way they get for do am. Now the cause where they catch this woman where they talk they talk na matter say it do whether na court content me have to talk say he be talk something we no be correct and we sabi to say on top the same matter as we at Tori enter for inside we EM it concern na matter for family too as we here now. Abumbi this woman na woman we plenty people they sabi for outside. Woman we don't do plenty thing them we plenty the check say the way they take catchy na what image where they show our country for outside in terms of law.
Yes, so go ambassador before one go for that side for law. I want to talk say this woman in particular. I know the family background for Manfrede. The papa too been as somebody will be the support development for the area a lot. I've been a lively man. Anything concern development part with the support. So now back to the way they take arrest the woman. For Cameroon, you get 2 systems. They say common law and civil law. Now, if you look, they try to contradict the two. We're not correct. They try to mix up the two. For the recent procedure, they take them for arrest man. You know, they say invite man and invite he say one tell something or make him something. Answer some question and then just catch lock him. It's not correct. So maybe they try to know which law system that they apply and for who. So if now civil law that they want to use, okay, if now common law, okay. Now what I see on terror law and to the hook up sometime the word for 2016 say make the try for make common law to be in place. You know the kind system no matter what, you know supposed to arrest person so even if you kill a person whatever no so they get procedure they follow. Even the one they used to enter search people their homes without any notice and not correct. So make the sit up, make the government try for see how to put it in place and now look good for the image of Cameroon because other big nations for the world that they see the kind of system where they apply them for arrest people, do some kind of thing. It just be like say at the end, some people they used to talk say make the job be BB prison accommodate all Cameroonians because it just be like say all Cameroonians are prisoners and are future prisoners because everybody he said law they against you, everybody law they against you. So no what man get for do how you get for live inside a country peacefully again. The work inside a country the fear be they say be criminal. So don't surprise to see how young people they run out of the country every day. Now because inside their home now they like foreigner inside their own country. We're not correct.
All right, and the head for the family territorials be put microphone for him up. He talks in a problem with family we don't get them since we continue. But the pray say after this one again we happen the fish done like one family talk use one mob. Tibonach he talk concerning this matter. Jacques family don't go hammer it back for tell you say Cameroon a country for democracy now. Okay, Pierre, this way they use and catch this woman. How you see her?
Now the first thing I will talk now say nobody first not be above the law. Nobody, everybody be answerable to the law. But the conditions where they catch this woman, one, we for the Popular Action Party and my capacity like Tory man, number 2 for Popular Action Party, we and I are the condemn in the strongest terms and not correct. A person get to be arrested with a warrant. A person get to be arrested with a warrant. After I don't talk that one, you see the level where this country they put we for shame. The level where this country they put we for shame. Look at this particular lady, Madame Rebecca Enonchong. Na person where among the first 50 women for the world, it be among this particular woman who they talk. Person will be well recognized, where it give we happiness, represent we be an ambassador for Cameroon with the intelligence especially when we talk about technology here, when I be the technology I be all thing today for the world. Then they arrest this woman so arbitrary, not correct. It been a shame for this government. Now you don't talk something with Tibor Nash talk. Tibor Nash, he talk say with what will happen with this Madam Rebecca, it show the high level where this regime don't fail we. It show the high level that talk that way talk. Say the high level where this regime don't fail we, and above all, he say the regime for Yaoundé really need major changes. And not only you want talk, even the representative for European Union, it will make statement. He said with the way they arrest this particular woman, and then they give investors them the heart for somebody that can invest for Cameroon, because investors are not can weigh the law system where the rule of law not defined. No, not only even Canada, the High Commission of Canada and plenty people they talk on this particular issue. But I will really emphasize on that Tibor Nash talk. Say we need major changes. This regime don't fail. It don't fail. We really need major changes. Look at everywhere we not get water. I will just talk now for Tombe, where people they stay for months upon months without water. Now the system for more people they not care. But they sign contract for big supermarket. For Tombe now we need a supermarket. It's a supermarket be priority. Where people they need water, they need light, they need farm to market roads. They go tell you about decentralization, or they will talk say, hey, no in accounts to get right for give water. But when they talk about decentralization, now when are we for the Popular Action Party, we don't even believe for that decentralization, because we don't say that decentralization, no roadmap, no day. So the arrest of this woman, it show the entire world how far this regime it is suppressed we. How many people they there for this woman? How many people like this woman they there for Kondengi? Where they there for New Bell? Some of them they just because of this, only because of these issues. But not just because of say this woman, or if I will talk to, it get influence. It get influence, pressure be there. I don't want to enter for the family matter, because I not be judge. Yeah. But with the way I don't read them, for the way to do I don't tweet, I don't read and follow them. At the same say this will make our judges they be very careful with the mafia and all the authorities the way they govern with. Because if you look this matter, not only judges they live for inside. We get people there for where they work for teacher foncier.
Land.
People there for
land for survey.
For land for survey office, they live for inside the matter. Bank them, they live for inside this. For inside the matter. So if Bina say this, so it don't show we clear the mafia where they dey for this country, and so they govern. They don't fail. And now close to more than 7 months wey President Biya don talk about generational transition, and the wait and impatiently every day may he leave power as I said, so that may they use and take over, because people they don't really favor ambassador.
We go comot for case for Rebecca Enonchong. He don't get a freedom, at least he sleep for the first night again for a house. Friday breaking Saturday. Some person they will never yet get a freedom. He name na Tenor, na the name that on Sabi and plenty. He rename them Thierry Mengudum. Tenor, he be there for courthouse for number 12 day for inside this moon. So concerning this case for Erica Mulium, 19-year-old will be die for accident with Tenor Imeka man. As well they be there for court for a number 12 day for inside this week. A lawyer they be back, say may they give the Tenor bail for say his skin no define for inside. Court, he no put ear for that one. They only talk say number 6 day inside September. Tenor, he get for turn back for inside court now. You say be hear this matter. Small on top this matter. Wait you check the law they take in normal roads.
Yes.
And you the pray say make change no happen.
Some magistrates and they will be conscious for this country to get them. One of them magistrates them not Justice Aya Paul Abine. I want to make mention yesterday to 2011 when Justice Aya Paul Abine, we been our mentor, we go in for presidential election under the People's Action Party. He talk say when one man no say we don't give any judgment for some case. Where he no say this will be if he take side, make the person challenge it, if the job the candidature. For tell you so get people the way they get that integrity. The judge will handle this matter, that judge, he did do the right work. He did do the right thing. And that's so where people they get for act. Now I want to come for Tenor. Tenor not show good faith. Tenor not show good faith in this matter. I watch that papa for that Pidgin through on a very station where he talk say make them not come meet up for village. That's what me I get the reading. But they not choose now for run. They not choose now for run.
You know, be wrong. I mean, you remember say the same day when they move that picking for mortuary, it been a Friday. The same that day, now we state council pass orders say they catch the not too. Now the same Friday.
Who started the catching? I will be trying for tough.
They for inside Douala, no.
They catch you for inside. It wrong. Nah, just it wrong because they move that picking for mortuary. He not there. I tell you, say Cameroon are one of the best countries. That one will be good for talking. Where they get good. No service that the ransoming man.
People the key story talk for people until they happen.
When they happen, Cameroon get that system, so they don't already know. Say now running the run, and now why don't they begin for catchy? They begin for catchy. Yes, they begin for don't go closer. This papa, you don't wear man. The begin on die. You don't wear. We don't want enter for inside the story them because the story them long. The story then they flew. He manager the top one. He said the top one. The other person the top this one. So he said not show good faith. I believe say that papa to be human because no man no fit be way he pikin. Don't go put it for boarding school. How that pikin money come up? Go put it for boarding school. You take your capacity as a star for move that pikin for boarding school and then that papa 1 year say pikin don't die. Pikin when because pikin when the boarding school in the lack. And also I said if I look that pikin if I look at papa that pikin in the lack. If that papa be the lack you know put pikin for boarding school. And then that papa say, come meet me for village. Then for go take even delegation, you go meet other papa for say this one and reconcile. You come on and for say this, so you want chapel. No, not for the way the magistrate, we will give you support.
All right, Abumbi, Tenor, his own case, he never get freedom for now, as well Sabi.
Yes, Ambassador, Tenor, so for my own aspect or for my own feeling, I believe say never still be strong if you attend court case. Because the accident, if you look the way that motor, if they not sure say human being come out there alive. So, but
don't forget say he manager because you know now be the drive.
Also, whether I be the drive or not, but show say never strong fine. At least they be supposed to give some time, he really recover fine for your help before they even because you know say court case you know another stress. Maybe you go to worry again, you go to stress again on top. Your body will never stand fine. But nevertheless, the tenor whatsoever, he not do fine because at least for the take small picking and so on, they go chop life with them without the consent of the parent, and not correct. If you see some girl like it, at least if you go straight for the family, tell say this is my friend is with time I can't see you now. At least it makes sense. If something happen that time, they know the family know over vex the way they vex now so. And for the one to go like advice to for the girls them. The young girls when they send them, they go learn book, concentrate for book. When they have future, you didn't say no, na life fine. You come and go nightclub, follow people them, follow stars them. You fail for no say you yourself, you work hard, you go be a bigger star for the world. If you wait people to go know you, you'll get everything you want. Now why they have papa they are saying for school? Although as it don't happen, so they know still learns and some of them still fall the same victim. We're not correct. So for choking, we're not correct.
Okay, and we'll go left tenor, so we'll talk for analyst. We'll get for lights more and for the light side for now before we enter for that trunk in them. Now this Nations Cup way they come, so we'll tell on a draw for the Nations Cup. It go happen for Tuesday, and the field there they don't choose them. We get Ahmadu Ahijo Stadium, we get Olembe Stadium, we wanna see them now, and we get Japoma Stadium for Douala, the left reunification stadium for outside for Douala. We get Limbe Omnisport Stadium for Ngeme. We get even Bafusam Kwekong Stadium too, where they choose them for host a Nations Cup match officially, and Rumdaja Stadium for inside Garwa. So we get total 6 field them inside 5 town where they go host this African Nations Cup. Some people them I don't say why they go deny reunification stadium where people they used to for Shan. They just come up for the house of Bepanda. They sabi say the time they don't start buy ticket, they enter. Now they go be forced to pay. Take motor, go right for Japoma. Some they surely talk to say maybe now for Sika the traffic too, it go surely be for town. Now why that way calf, it gets sense, it just come out time. Other people them when they hear the name reunification stadium, they talk say that name reunification he make and calf to say no, in that man no go play for the well Abumbi Charles, we don't get the 6 field them where they go knock them on top. You like Cameroon, you go I hope say you will get time for pay motor. You reach Japoma and you be prepared for enter for traffic jam to where they turn back for your house.
Yes, I be prepared at least. Stranger don't come for country or my country they play or stranger they can't play ball. They are there for us and no go look them. at least Mr. I go there. So that I get first-hand experience. Man, need do a year saying as it be happen and so on. Although the last one, they get some kind blackout then way at least I believe they don't correct now.
We get corona that time. Corona be big excuse, and we hope say this time next year
they improve.
Maybe they'll talk say corona. No, even though I say they don't talk say whether na Indian on don't the show face now. Chinese on don't
different face.
Indian face for corona.
Yes. So the stage in them, even the one that we have rejected, I might not believe in that because of bias and whatsoever.
Yeah.
Now because they don't see say 1 or 2 fault the day. And when I think that they don't correct and since.
And maybe there will be FIFA give 2 towns and 2 stadiums at one time. You sabi say it then I say they be fixed reunification stadium quick for say if Olembe never prepare, Douala go get 2 pools and as will be happen for Shan. Shan here on the again only 1 stadium where they be play on top when Ahmadu Ahijo stadium. Olembe no be don't prepare for Shan.
Yes, Ambassador, the way to try to talk concerning this one, I say, that we will start here for Tori for corner side. We first look at, first start we win with sports. We love this country, all of we are Cameroonians. We really want to say this will make this Nations Cup may happen for Cameroon, so that may give it to joy. You feel remember since the last time Nations Cup happened for this country in 1972.
So now they're just the number 2 time this.
Yeah, that the number 2 my big country
don't
for football.
Don't win Nations Cup 5 times.
5 times. Grosse me like country. Samuel Eto'o country. You feel imagine. We know what
the choice them for the field. They find no.
The choice is them for the field. They not get problem. But for me, I be think say this reunification stadium where they for the Banda here, I believe say this so just for that name say reunification. I believe say this so CAF for take them into consideration. But I don't want to enter for inside for no whether they interfere inside our politics. I don't want really enter for inside, but I want to say we not get problem. But the problem will we talk that say escape the things the way they accompany this stadium them for say this one will get this football. Escape the way they accompany them, escape the people in place like we don't mention of roads and all whatnot. And then two way they overache me for football for Cameroon and Feka foot. Now Feka foot they overache me for football for Palava Cameroon. Feka foot fighting not me for Feka foot now since 2000 and
2000 and where
every day now fighting for Feka foot. Just of recent again, we see what way they happen.
Yeah.
Feka foot nearly give Cameroonians accept the opportunity they for say me they enjoy their football. So you realize as even the stage at the way we talk, don't fake food the achievements. Now we were taxpayers money, now our achievements and that. So the problem for this country for football, if they want to see football be fine, they therefore see how we fake food and at the top every day say well bring that problem for fake food may rest. President for this country therefore come for inside.
And if president enter for the FIFA to go enter,
we'll get countries them ambassador like Morocco.
You'll get Cameroon suspension too.
We'll get countries that we know very well say football and mafia. We'll get countries them like at the side one country Morocco where the person where they head their federation now by appointment. Now by appointment go make research for other countries. We'll never just make the president come in for appoint every person. Now because of say now the very thing they happen for outside. People they don't know billions upon billions then they for inside football, inside Feka food, and I will they fight them. These ministers they get their camp, the other ministers they get their camp, and then they manipulate with the local people they already get out good football. So the problem for the country for me for football, no na this even this stage, the problem na Feka food.
Okay. For my man, you cut you short. That problem of Feka food, if you look and find it stand at 2009, that way Iya Mohammed be dropped. Where the next person will say being a vice, John beginning
they did not be president.
And from there to start, they say no election, nomination committee, and so on till today.
And family tell televiewers, they say they know say because say they not be one me anglophone be president for Feka food. We begin at John beginning there. Now why that way problem we see happen today for Feka food, and the repercussions that will get them. And now so it work for all sides. Now people in that way they die every day from northwest and southwest. The government, the BI regime don't decide so they know will solve this problem. And now why that would see all these repercussions? Would it come more than about 5,000 there now for Northern and Southwest? Would the military die? Population die? Now, wait till we talk now say, me, I don't talk say it is high time way this regime, they know say this so Cameroonians they don't take her for so long.
All right, just for Sabi, for inside the Southwest region, this Saturday, we get their own finals for mini Interpols. Best Stars Academy go to play with Livka, now for Centenary Stadium from 3 o'clock, and the best way go win. Now them go see whether they fit turn back, bring back second division ticket for Southwest region where they define them so today where they never see them. We go turn back for some kind of water rate will be happen inside the week will finish. Now for PK 13, country people them plenty rain where it be fall, plenty rain where it be fall for inside Douala here, for side for Douala as we Tori enter we here, it be cause trouble. Some 8 month woman with they will belly for 8 months as we Tori he enter for inside we here, we be here for inside yes they so the ground it throw on top the woman's skin, then the woman it die, the woman be they will belly for 8 months, and Imasato it be a die for inside the same chapter now for Sika plenty rain where it happen for inside we country here, and the one now just hotel we see plenty of we for Douala here with the Shidon now for place where it danger it dey plenty where people themselves they look and they also continue for talks and make the authorities they do something. No be na the first time we Tory House if you don't ever go report for place we heal it day where it dey so they fear say something fi happen. No be na the second time, plenty time we don't turn. So Douala people them they be suffer some quarter themselves the day where they be using a canoe for carry people them inside quarter bring them for a road particular place where they call them say Mbanya for inside Bonamusade Douala 5 subdivision na canoe it be the hell for carry people them take them come back for road way it be subina so for sika the problem where water it flop for inside the whole quarter 24 hours where rainy fall now we plenty of this one it be happen. Man adimo could go to for the bridge for that side, so for inside place where they call them say Sable bridge to for Sable where it be get trouble water be turn for the plenty, and for sika that one road to it be cut into two motor them they no be fit for waka they no service we bridge a day for them for go enter the fall, so motor plenty people them they miss work on Thursday only for sika this plenty rain where it fall inside Douala, and they talk now for sika say time we place it be dry, time we rain it no be the fall, the people that way they be there on top chair they no be get time for find that particular positions the way when rain it fall it dey ever come disturb people them the same day where the rain if it cause it disturb people them. City mayor for inside Douala Oga Roger Mbasadine come out, and even governor too for littoral region if you go see the remaining family for that people there then die for PK 13 where you don't talk say small time they go move all people there they she done for that kind of place them for inside country. But as we talk Tory House don't ever the meet up if they ever go do a report it shows a deep place danger day, but nothing no they ever be done, so the time we something happen before maybe they go put special like Bumbi you say you be there for inside Douala here you be see the images them and no sabi when they are quarter to the floor but when you see the image starting with that woman we die 8 month belly with Animasa, that one are the one way be war plenty for inside Douala here for Thursday.
Yes, Oga Ambassador. The first thing I want to say, this Douala will be one of the most disorganized town inside Cameroon in terms of infrastructure and even the town planning of a bit too poor. Yes, I think so they're supposed to go map out how Douala is supposed to be.
And they put them house places.
Yes, Surrey Road is supposed to pass, Surrey Bridge supposed to be, and so on. They put them in order. Because no so would continue for lost lives then. And even all the flood in the zone because of say gutter, the roads, bridge on block and so on. We need a good drainage system inside this city. Now, that case for that woman where he died, it shows say they play with the house be there.
Be there for under hill.
Under hill. Where ground on court presence.
And if you look that image right, it shows say water rain, they surely block water rain for some site. When I show with that first image for the PK 13, you go see say the watering get some blockage for some site, then it be get for by force, it can pass for different place where it broke outside the building because the water for outside the building for it broke them, then it cut ground through him. It shows say the water don't block for some site.
No, what you talking are true because inside Douala, a job like everybody on a lack of space, on a say any man they like for staying inside Douala, and if you understand, other neighboring villages in there around Douala, if you still buy plot for this, you live comfortably. You see, they go big house for on top hill, and if you look the house too, this erosion, they go one day carry and throw for down. Now, some other place today inside Pekka cartons, so I don't go there. They call around.
Lendi?
Yes, Lendi.
Okay.
You know,
Lendi side
yes, haute tension and so on. Where I see houses on top here, the heat don't collapse one side, the house don't collapse one side, but people they see the inside. Until we even ask question for so other people, they say that government don't see that place, council don't see them. They say don't tell people when they come out, they no one come out. So, but which action the government they wait until someone go die again before they start go to they come out there? Because I don't know. The government will really map out this town and then try for follow up. Those are the big house on top water. I don't see people the field ground on top water, big house on top. I don't know why. Tomorrow
they say they get money plenty.
Yes, say money. Tomorrow you want to see water get natural course we must follow. No matter what. Some years to come, we would like to pass back for that place people pass. I will broke down houses, keep people inside. So maybe they try to map out this town very well. Even the road system, road network of a bit too poor. Because if you look, if you see the way bike rider they ride inside Douala, motor they ride, they need to follow traffic. They need to follow road signs. They might just hear for going on side.
Douala, so, now why that they call them saying a business capital?
Yes. So they support for even adjust the road too. Maybe at least two lane and work toward the town planning system very well. Nobody that say they go wait me until happen for governor come out. This Geo they come out so city mayor.
Well, yes. I hope say by 2035 we will get better out in
Ambassador.
Asabi say for Yawinde, the place where the warrior na plenty na Benny Kennedy.
Ambassador, I want to say, I want first of all talk my sincere, heartfelt condolences for the people that they lost their loved ones. I want the two way they happen now. It show we already. When we talk this all time, they say we not criticize. It show already the failed system will get them. That the failed system, that the repercussions that for the failed system will get them. How that people the money build houses for those places. How they manify themselves for those kind for that madam, so they call a friend a maricage. How they manify themselves for them? Because what did they happen? I say when these people they want big, look this house, look play with them build this house. Look that other one, look play with them build that house. But this place get a council. When they come there, they give them their money, then go them. But they don't care for which way they think the way they will happen after. Now we will talk say we not get other thing again for talk. Now we talk say these people they don't fail. They don't get nothing for tell we. When people they don't be for power for so long, for 40 good years, I believe say their brain to retire, their brain they don't tire. May they live enough for a more youthful population for say and take we for that emergency for 2035. We will talk so because if now so we go continue. Now the emergency so we talk when people they dey where say canoe, I believe so no the emergency that even these people they continue even about 2000 and even the next century we no go ever emerge. We no go ever emerge because no not in the worker. Everything just there just there in a standstill. Now for agriculture we go. Now for USA we go where something the worker. Everything now for say so people they just go for them for embezzle money and all not. The government responsibilities. Now say government get for employ people with integrity, good town planners. Look at for town where they happen for Douala Douala City. Look at the image where they show for outside. This place we don't get a place where even if government want exploit them, they don't get for make sure say they so they don't even do maybe land reclamation, do land reclamation before some time they think allow people they can settle. Now government the shape a society for see how far the population again for live, again for get a better life. So we're not really accusing one saying a natural factor. If it been a natural factor, but the way the people the way they in place, exactly the way they plan. Now it make them before it happens. So if you go like a country like Egypt, you hear about the Suez Canal. So what did it happen for this country where people they just then have to say this so for their personal aggrandizement, they need to want to think about which way the population can live a better life. Now, and my brother directly talk here. Now why that way you see me plenty youths, 90% of my friends they not dey this country, they don't go them. They don't go them because they look at the type of life. They say they not feel free for live this kind of life. So we tell these people they say time don't reach way, they say they don't say they don't fail. Now
some Okada man Sunday will be enter some Okada man, he been a person from the west. He say ambassador when I see all the things they say they happen for Douala, he talk say if Douala agree say make na anglophone look at them, they go surely straight. Na so the Okada man talk. If Douala agree say make anglophone look at them.
Well, being at that kind of money,
my own
kind of opinion, in my capacity with the ambassador, that your question, I don't think enter for that trap.
No, not trap. At the time I just discussed already.
The one I talk to me before. Say the best way go.
Say if they agree, say make na person wey dey talk English remain for Douala like city mayor.
Okay.
Say town go change.
But now you know that the laws the way they be put in place, you not permit people they not even know. You not fit be person wey you not comot for littoral. Wey if you be city mayor, you can't be city mayor for Douala. It not fit happen. Now the laws the way they be put in place. Now the limitations they down for the law. And if you say if you talk president,
no. I need to talk president Cameroon. Douala say the disorder way they say according to
you fit be a divisional mayor, but you not fit be a city mayor. The city mayor, according to the laws of the land, it be reserved now for
nothing
people the way now they get
now just talk for corner side.
People say the boy to talk say if it be an anglophone, it to be overtaken to get francophones they do the job too.
Yeah, but for he check say he say don't be for Boya, he don't be for Bamenda. Say he see the way other day. Say now say he the chop granite try minister. Say if he go that 2 town there, he the chop he the shame.
No, he not talk true. Maybe so why Mancho BBC there for prison? Mancho BBC there for prison because he challenge government delegate. He carry coffin. Say this so the town not define. So you know if talk say you know if take an example. No wait, we not say Boya the emerge. We don't say Boya the emerge like a clean town. We don't say Limbe to the
5 years ago how that place is ended the day.
5 years ago
you be see dirty for road.
They no fit talk because in anglophone.
No say like Oliver Twist. Say like Oliver Twist. They always ask for more.
Exactly.
So they say better is not good enough. So now Oga Ambassador, I want to talk say at least believe say people that go sit up, the city mayor too and so on. Because I don't go for all those Pekka Veng there and so on. I discovered say that they map out land before they say now. They say road go pass here, street go pass here, and so on.
But some people they do the turn head after.
Yes, I believe that they go respect them. Yes.
All right. Okay, the theory say with time it don't finish, and so na Sabi Manadin maybe I saw the talk. Find me a photo for Komofo Meshit. We get for do announce this afternoon. Komofo Meshit as we define with the announce. We could just talk small talk on top of this Kasingowe Minister for Transport Giam. He don't give indefinite suspension for 2 agencies them and is suspend 2 driver them their license for 3 months after accident will be done they happen for inside country.
Okay, Ambassador, for I just say for the past 2-3 years, this same sanction don't they occur time and again. Today accident, people they lost their life, the sanction say may no open the door and so on. The next time it still repeat itself and so on. So they give us say that is not the solution. Not the solution that for this accident for road. Now before you want punish Pekin say do this, you say evaluate your own self. The road network for Cameroon is not the best, not the best, because if it's a major highway, then so you get only one small Tata road. And if you look like go for that side of Bonaberry, go down that side, see say they don't broke up houses, space there, not space there, they will fit open like 3-lane or 4-lane roads. But now they leave all that gap there, they can make that only for some small middle, where all man is stock for all motor they stock for work and for day. So all this highway them, where they link one town to the other, they're supposed to get at least 2 lanes. Motor they go up there different, where they come down different. The way they build bridges, protect the bridges and very well, put the road signs them, put speed brakes and whatever way they want put them in order.
Right.
Before
Okay.
they sanction people they default.
All right, Midela, so let Mr. Ipiego talk when we finish small concerning the accident. To get this announcement, we now Oga Newe Rene the announce concerning this a brother, a papa and uncle for some people them. Komofo Meshit we don't lost. They be told say Komofo family house or loom, and since he never turned back for house. So people there they sabi this man 676-477-690 679-198-699 number we use and for help the family for find this their brother, papa and uncle we he don't lost. Now for whom we hear it be the shidon. So if you see the face and you meet up for some gendarme police station, if you also go report for day, or you call this number them for contact the family. Okay, Pierre, big thank you, and maybe small for that accident they casting with them.
Yes, one talk say this so we know very well say this so we for Cameroon this regime they never give we good roads.
Okay.
So for that, no, if they never give we good roads, so we will not fit us in because we will not get good roads, we go to make accident. So wait till the tell them, I say make they don't manage a good roads and now make the driver they be prudent. Why they would wait where we don't take power and then we will see how we will be at the time because they don't fit think again.
Okay, big thank you for Derek. Thank you too for Malis, Nadine, and Man Nadine with the join hand. Rebroadcast for Pidgin News Debate Sunday for 8:30 morning time. Sote for Monday, 8 Papa God Gree, we go meet up. Una hold am tight for outside.